Hello, my name is Goten750. Welcome to a redstone tutorial video. Today we're going to be building a concrete maker. Concrete, concrete collector harvester. So if we turn this on here, place down our concrete here, and it's going to harvest concrete for us. Using a TNT duping, blasts into this chamber here, harvests our concrete, collects it over here. So let's go ahead and build this, do a block by block here. So we're going to go ahead and start, why not right here. So I like to do everything in each circuit with a different color. So I'm going to start off with a yellow. I'm going to grab a sticky piston, dust, repeater, comparator, and redstone torch. So we're going to go ahead and start by placing down, place a block here, put one piston on top, facing that way, sticky piston facing up on top of that. Go ahead and build out a little bit of a line like that. We're going to place in front of the sticky piston a redstone torch down there on the floor. Connect all of this up with dust, and that is your smart piston system. As soon as you put down a block here, it automatically pushes. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to add a repeater here, comparator here, put it in subtract mode, and put dust along there. The purpose of this is that it will continuously update this, prevent jams. So once we hit the limit here, can no longer push, but once it gets the ability to push, it's going to go ahead and automatically do that. So what we need to do next is we need to build our water chamber. It's part of the same thing. So here we want the water to actually fall right at this spot here. So we're going to go ahead and build up space like that for our water, and then we'll go ahead and grab our water bucket and put our water source in, and we are done with the part that makes a concrete. So you can see here, just push it down on top of there, pushes out concrete. That's all we need it to do. So let's go ahead and move on to the next circuit. We don't need that. We will be needing this. Don't need that. We're needing that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to build pistons, or be placing pistons across. We're going to do 4 pistons, regular ones. And these are going to be used to push across our concrete. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then what we're going to do next is we want to have a redstone torch in front of this last one here. And then on this point here, we're going to put a sticky piston. So whenever there's a torch here, that piston gets powered. Or whenever there's a block here, it gets powered by the torch. Let's go ahead and put down sticky pistons on top of there. And then what we want to do is we want to put a redstone block here and an observer there. So the observer is going to detect whenever that piston pushes, and the piston's going to be able to push this. We'll be putting 1, 2 right here. I'm going to place out from there here. Actually, let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put down from in front of this sticky piston. You're going to go down. You're going to go 1 forward, 1 down. You're going to push out from there 3 like this, 2 over here, 1 over, and connect this line up here. Next, what you're going to do is from this observer, you're going to go over, put 1 in front of the observer, 1 over, then you're going to go up 1 and spread that across just like that. Then you're going to go ahead and make it 2 wide, So it should be 3 long, 2 wide. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a comparator here, repeater here, a comparator here, put that one in subtract mode, and then we're going to connect dust from the observer to these two here, bring this down across like this, one redstone dust there, and place it there. So what this is going to do is that when we get a block, let's say we got just, oops, obsidian, just to show what happens, it's going to continuously push forward, but the moment that that breaks, that jam is broken, this block is going to come back and no longer will be running like crazy. So you'll see if I place down concrete, just does a quick push. We need this pulse extender here to make sure that this redstone block doesn't just get left there. Because if you don't do this extender, if you do like this, actually that worked out fine. We'll go ahead and see if we can get that to keep working like that. Okay. So, that'll do jam prevention, and this that's what happens if you don't have something there. So with that there, it at least does just a quick pulse and it won't continue forward, but it's a short enough pulse that it pulls this back. So what we're going to do next is go out a few blocks. We'll go ahead and go to push limit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Out the push limit, grab our obsidian. Oh. Should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to go across 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close this off. So if we wanted to, we could build this a little bit shorter. That's fine. The length of this is not super important. It just depends on the size that you have. If you want to make it smaller, you can. As I said, it can be compacted a bit. So I'll go ahead and I'll grab ice, glass, and water bucket, pressure plate. Soul sand. Go ahead like that. And then place your glass down. Go ahead under here. And you can just make a stream. A little water stream. It's going to go across to the chest where you're going to end up picking this up from. So we're going to have a chest here. The hopper. Soul sand. Ice. Pressure plate. Glass there, water source here, glass here, water source here, and then just cap it off. And then, gotta do the same on this side. So we'll go ahead and we'll break that. Ice there, pressure plate, water source. And that's our collection system and blast chamber done. So all that's left is to build let's see, I need this slime, this detector rail, TNT, coral fan, cobblestone wall, and I need this lever. You're gonna push the lever here, and this is what you're gonna use to toggle on and off your TNT system. And then we need our building block. We're going to go up 6 blocks. So 1 block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go up 6 blocks, and then we're going to go 1 over this way, and then 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then we're going to go down 1 and over, and you're going to make this 2 wide and 3 out. And then you're going to go up 1 and 2 wide, and right there. Should be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to place a redstone torch here, grab our redstone dust, and put a line all the way across here. So that'll turn off this torch here. I'm going to need that. So then we're going to go ahead and make a clock here, a repeater clock, for our TNT duper. So we're going to have repeaters there. I need this for you. And we're going to put this dust here, across there, grab our sticky piston, and go ahead and make our TNT duper. Is that the side I want to know? That's fine. So if you've never made a TNT duper, you just make these 2 L shapes here, and then you have your cobblestone wall. Under the cobblestone wall you put your TNT, then you've got your coral fan, minecart rail, detector rail here, and then, do I still have that lever? I do still have that lever. Let's go ahead and prime this. And now, every time it pulls, just drops right in. So let's go ahead and set these timings a bit. We don't want it all to be default time, that's going to be too quick. So we'll go ahead and start it at 3, test it out. So when we flick that up, it turns on. Automatically you'll just drop these TNT off. And that seems to be pretty good time, just leaving it at 3 each. So, all we gotta do, test it out, is just stand right here, drop your concrete powder there, and it'll just continuously push. So let's see how well this works. We'll wait for a few seconds. Always want to test your redstone contraptions that you build. And you can see all that concrete zooming on in there. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Don't see any that's left over there. Looks like we're collecting pretty good. So, as you can see, this little TNT duping powered concrete farm works out pretty well. That's your block by block. I'll do the next one in the next video. Until then, have a nice clear day.